Welcome everyone. Hello, my name is Lisa with Made to Create with Lisa, and welcome to Season 8, Episode 5 of the Great North American Stampin' Show. I can't believe it's already Thursday night again, and here we are with another episode, our friendly competition that I do with my friends, where we each make a project out that's kind of inspired by something of one of our Stampin' Up! Catalogs or a flyer or something, and then it's a challenge to see who makes the cutest project. So last week we have to congratulate Julie. She won yet again for her super cute project. And actually, I loved all of our projects. They were all fun last week, but Julie was the clear winner. And well, Jody was actually not far behind. So congratulations, ladies. And tonight we are going forward with actually sort of our, well, we're kind of ushering in, being excited about that next week our new catalog will be live when we go, when we do our episode next week. So that's super exciting. So let me show you what I have for you tonight that is inspiration from some of our upcoming new products. Okay, let's see what we have. All right, so our inspiration tonight is not actually from a catalog. It is at our convention that we had in March. We always have an optional stamp night, and it's called After Hours. And so this time, the bundle that they featured that we were able to purchase was called, I think it's called Moonlit Flora. And so this is what it is. It's all these ferns and really pretty rich colors. Look how pretty this designer series paper is here in the background. All of these really intricate dies. I mean, look at those dies. Very, very pretty. And so these were the 4 projects that we made. And so that is our inspiration for tonight. And so when I looked at these projects, I was like, okay, what is going to be my inspiration? One of the main things I noticed is that pretty much all of them, most of them, had designer series paper that was covering the entire background, okay? This one is not all the way on the background, but then they all have, there's a lot of die cut images on these, like this one, and this one. Really what I ended up choosing for my inspiration was this card here. And so what I have is a big piece of designer series paper, and then the focal point in the middle that involves quite a bit of die cutting and a little bit of stamping. Okay, so that's where I got my inspiration for tonight. So let me go ahead and show you what I came up with. Okay, we are going to use the Splash and Relax bundle. This is the stamps, and then these are the dies. There's a ton of dies in this set, and this is one of the new ones that's coming up in the new catalog. Okay, you can't tell me that like this isn't so summery and so fun and so cute. I'm just super excited. Every time the sun comes out, I'm excited. Okay, so our layout, just like those samples, are very, very simple. I'm using our new hydrangea hue, and this is some of our new designer series paper in the hydrangea hue color. So I am just layering up the base here. I like it that our samples were just really basic layouts this month or this week. Got to get that centered. Okay, and I think that these dots could not be cuter. I actually like both sides, but there's something about these really playful, swooshy dots that I absolutely love. Okay, so there's our card base. Now, so I'm going to set this aside while I show you, while I bring in, I should say, the piece here that we're going to do some stamping on. So we're going to use Granny Apple Green and then 2 different yellows. I have Lemon Lolly and Daffodil Delight. So I actually need that first. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to use this adorable little, what do you call it? Like an inner tube for, for swimming. Okay, so I am using 2 different colors here. And I am going to attempt to layer these up. Now, I had heard that it's easier to do it the opposite way, but let's just go for it and see how I do. Not bad. Okay, that was exciting. Okay, so now I need to wash these off. Okay, and then for the Granny Apple Green, I actually wanted to stamp off. Whoops, that one left a big hole. Hold on. There we go. I wanted to stamp off on that one so that I can use Granny Apple Green for both of them. And again, I should have done that other layer first. Hey, I did pretty good on that one. Okay, so we're going to put these aside. And that is going to be our background. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to layer this onto another piece of hydrangea hue. I'm not sure if I want to do it straight or I might possibly want to do it a little bit cockeyed. So let's see what we're going to do there. But what I did is I die cut a ton of the images from the matching die set here. I use lots of different fun, bright colors for summer. So those 2 together make the drink bottle. This little one with this here make the sunscreen bottle. Okay. And then this one here makes our sunglasses. And this one I die cut from, I have these facing the right way. I die cut these, what do you call these? The glasses part, the lenses. I die cut those from one of our silver papers called Lunar, what's it called? Lunar Luster. And it's kind of like a, it's a silver, but it's not super shiny. And that's actually one of the reasons I really liked it. Okay, so these ones I'm going to put on dimensionals. And we're going to pop these up and have these kind of sort of like playfully, oops, it's kind of on the edge. That's okay. Playfully overlapping those images there. And it's just supposed to be just sort of a really bright, sunny, sort of a little scene. So let's get all of these ready to go so that I can play around with them and see how we want them to lay. So I was thinking that this would go here. Let's see. Maybe like that. We could have our lotion bottle, our sunglasses. Okay, totally fun. And then we need to stamp our little fun in the sun. So I was trying to figure out, let's see what this looks like so we can decide what color to stamp it. So we could lay it just, straight like that. But to go with that playful look, I was kind of thinking of, I think I like that better. Just a really fun, playful look. And I feel like I need to do maybe that strawberry slush color. So let's get that one out. Just something to pick up one of the other colors in the scene. Okay. And I'm going to give myself enough room there for some extra, and I'm just doing this by hand. Not always something I would recommend for myself, but tonight we're gonna do it. All right, we're gonna flag this. What do you guys call this? I usually call it bannering the edge. And mine is never exact, but I just never care. See, I kind of want that edge tucked under there, and I think that's going to be cute. So let's put a dimensional on there and tuck that under like that. And then let's glue these together. Okay, is this not so sunshiny? I hope that you think that this is just bright and cheerful. I think I need to do this way because I wanted that to be straight, actually. That's funny. I didn't think about that when I glued it on, but it ended up working out. What can we say? Okay, and now I want to add a few gems. Now I had a couple different ideas here. These are our new in color dots. So I thought I would see if I just wanted the hydrangea hue, possibly the golden glow would look okay. But then I also thought, well, this is granny apple green, but I don't think that does it for me. And then I also like the white. I kind of thought about just using white. So let's open this one. This is some of our new gems. These are called shimmering dots. I have not used them yet, as you see. So let's see what we think here. If I added in some just white dots, I'm just picturing this with my eyes here, or if we added some of those. I think I'm gonna like the white the best. So let me bring these over here. And if you're out there voting and telling me which one you like the best, I hope this is what you picked. I'm going to put one up there. And I think that is what I'm going to do. Okay, and then I felt like I needed to put another little inner tube there on the inside. So let's see if we can wash off our color here, because I'm going to go back in my yellow. Whoops. So let's go here. And I did a terrible job on that one. So don't look at that one. But there is the finished card. And I think it turned out so cute and so fun. So let me show you the inspiration again. So I have the DSP here covering the back, and then I have a focal point. So if I turned it this way, you can see how I got the basic layout there for my finished piece. What do you think? I hope that you love this finished card. I think it's so bright and cheerful and fun. I'm in love with it. So I'm actually really excited about this stamp set. I think it's precious. So thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you enjoyed this project. Be sure to watch the other three ladies' videos, Lauren, Jody, and Julie, and see which one you like. See what they've done for the inspiration using that Moonlit Flora product suite. It's really, really pretty, but who knows what layout they chose. And so this is what I chose. So again, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, have a fabulous night, and we'll be back again. Bye.